Hi friends, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. I have this little open box here, and basically I've been doing a project. Many of you may know that I'm a hairstylist, and we offer our customers when they come into the salon some tea and while their colors are processing, and the tea dispenser that we have is not, well, it's kind of fallen apart now. So I thought I would make something new. So this is to hold tea bags, but I'm going to show you the container that this box comes in. So it's a wooden crate, and it's from Michael's, and I got it with my 50% off coupon, and it holds 24 of these boxes. And then right at the very end here, you'll see that I've left one open, and I put a little bit of cardstock and some pattern paper, and then I covered the pattern paper with acetate, because we have these little, it's almost like, well, I bought them at the Chinese market. They're for soy sauce, but you know, it's so that you can put your tea bag, your used tea bag, in so that it doesn't dirty our stations. So anyway, that's I figured that we needed a place to keep them. So this is sort of what I've come up with for the back room of the salon. Isn't it awesome? I almost don't want to use it for that. I thought when I started creating this box, I used to keep under my desk and put all my punches in it, but because a lot of my punches have now been discontinued, I thought that this was a really good alternative. And you can see how lovely these paper boxes go inside, and I even brought a tea bag to show you how easily they fit, you know, and then that way we can have many different flavors. And although this is, I just put this on with pencil, and we can erase it and rewrite the flavor of tea. But I thought you might want to maybe adapt something like that in your craft room. I don't remember how much the crate was, but with your 50% off coupon, everything's affordable. All right, so, and I just used, it's just shy of 1 piece of cardstock. So it's 11 by 8 1/4. So on the long side, I'm scoring at 1 3/4, 4 1/2, and 8 1/4. I'm going to flip it around to the short side, and then score at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. I just figured that since I was doing a paper craft, that you guys might be interested in, you know, maybe, like I said, adapting it to something that you could use in your craft stash. I know that we're all looking for, you know, unique ways. Obviously, this isn't used, you know, a whole bunch, but yeah, I think it'll be great for the salon. Okay, so it's cut a little differently, and I'll tell you the reason why. This is the front lip, but it's going to, the open box is sort of going to go like this, but because we're pulling from this side, I wanted this to be super sturdy, and so I just folded, I'll eventually fold that over. So it is cut slightly differently. So I'm keeping these, so straight down here, and then wedging here, I will wedge on this one even, and then I will lop this off just in half so it's not super bulky. All right, so here again, straight down, this is the side of the box, and then this will be the tab from the back. And I chose mint macaron because I had almost a full sheet, or sorry, a full package of cardstock. So I thought, and there's 24 boxes, like I said, well, 23 really. So it's going to be perfect. And now I'm not holding on to any retired paper and hoarding it. I'm going to miss mint macaron, I have to say. I really liked it. And you know, it's funny because I said that about that other minty green. Was it Calypso? No, it was, oh, Coastal Cabana. Yeah, that was a nice one too. A nice in color that disappeared. That was a long time ago. All right, so this is what I ended up, you know, having. So, you know, I'm going to fold these edges in, and that's where I'm going to put the adhesive. Or you can flip it around. It's just a little easier doing it this way. Got my fast fuse. I want to get close to the score line and to the free edge. So again, close to the free edge and close to the score line. And I think almost glue may have been a better idea. Okay, so adhesive on those tabs, and then I'm going to run a whole bunch of adhesive along this top flap. It's really the inside flap. You'll see how it comes together. So even the adhesive here gives another level. So I'm going to put the box together. It's pretty easy. I made it in I made all of the 24 boxes in like one evening. So like I said, the hardest part was figuring out the measurements. Okay, so now we have this flap with all this glue. So I'm gonna fold it in, so that it makes that really nice seal. So like I said, we're going to be, do you see how much sturdier that is to that? It makes a huge difference. So even if the sides get a little like warped or something, that front, it's still going to hold. All right, so I have some Designer Series paper that is 5.5 by 2.5. And I want to make sure that there's adhesive along, the whole, like right up against that edge, so that it doesn't catch as the box goes in and out of its container. So, yeah, that's it. And then I didn't measure anything because I'm just eyeballing it. It only has to look pretty from the outside, really. And, you know, a little bit of a carryover. So I was happy that I was able to use up some of my Designer Series paper. 3/4 inch punch right in the center. Right like that. And then I used my smallest stitched oval shape, I guess, and then I'm just going to stick that right in the middle. I went with the very vanilla here because the box itself is kind of very vanilla like, so I thought it would go really well. And sorry, there's not a lot of room on my desk. There we go. So you can see how well that goes in. Yeah. So that's my little project for today. Look at how many designer series papers I've used. I've used the mint macaron, was it the designer series paper stack? This is by the Shore designer series paper stack, by the Shore, and then this one was Oh So Succulent. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Really like the way it turned out. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf to visit my website, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.